My name is Sophia Fuentes. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and my major is English with a track in creative writing. And I also I'm obtaining a minor in religious studies. My aspiring career field is to be a writer. I write poetry and I hope to one day publish it and through my writing inspire other people to reflect on their own nature by reflecting themselves. So I want to be like a mirror to them. I want people to be able to relate to me and also be inspired by me and to look inside themselves. I am currently a junior at FIU. I have an associate's degree in sociology. I work as a tutor, so I do individual, like independent tutoring to elementary school kids. I teach English, reading comprehension, and writing, and I'm currently looking or starting to work with a tutoring company with groups of students, teaching them. It's practically like SAT tutoring and things like that. So my interest in hobbies, I love reading, I love writing. I'm a pretty spiritual person, so I love anything like yoga, meditation. I wouldn't say that's so much a hobby as much as it is like a practice that I have in my life. I love optimizing my life. I love learning. I also practice pole dancing, so like it's a sport to me. I love anything related to movement, like dancing, and recently I've gotten into building strength for those things. So I've been working out a lot recently too. Um, my a YouTube video that I'm gonna share below is my favorite artist, Dominic Fike. He's from Florida, and he recently released a video to one of his new songs on his new album called Think Fast, and it's with Weezer. So I recommend you go listen to it. Let's see. My expectations from this course are to learn more about the history of magic and of religion. Like I mentioned, I'm a pretty spiritual person, and I would love to learn more about our ancestry, not just of my cultural ancestry, but also just like the ancestry of humans and like the rituals that took place before that led to like that we still continue to do today, and just like how people used to connect to faith and to their gods. In 5 years from now, I would like to have a space of my own, a place that I call my home with my partner. I would love to like be further in our relationship, so maybe like engaged. If not, yeah, probably engaged. I would love to. In that sense, I'm a pretty traditional person. I'm also an Aries, if you know anything about astrology, so I'm kind of like always starting new things. And I love challenges, I love playing. I would love to be traveling. If I ideally could choose my life, I would love to have a job that allows me to work from like remotely so that I can travel as much as I want, and that also supports me in a way that it allows me to take courses in astrology, in spirituality, in community, that allows me to read, that allows me to do the things that I love doing, and while also loving my job. So if it can be from a business that I start, that would be ideal too, because I don't want to have to work for anybody. I want to be able to work around my own schedule and pay myself. Um, what is your dream vacation? My dream vacation or destination it used to be Italy. I've never been to Italy, so I still do very much want to go to Italy. I think that it's beautiful. I think that their culture is very similar to Hispanic culture, so there's a lot that I could identify with. But I've recently I've been feeling like I really want to go to Ireland. I think that it's beautiful. I think it's breathtaking. The landscape is beautiful, and there's a lot of history there that I want to learn about. I want to learn about their culture. They're very alive, but there's also like a little bit of mystery to them, so that's something that intrigues me as well about there. And something that I want to share with you guys is that, speaking of starting my own business, I have kind of started my own business, quote unquote. It's called Cyclical Natures. You can follow me on Instagram at Cyclical Natures. And it's basically just work with different cycles. So I study the different cycles in nature, such as the menstrual cycle or the cycles of the moon, cycle of the moon, and I find ways to work with them in order to optimize our lives. So I host monthly moon circles, so twice a month actually, during the new moon and the full moon. I host circles in which I guide ceremonies, so forgiveness ceremonies, gratitude ceremonies. We do readings, so like individual readings depending on where the moon is, like which house it is in for you, and depending on, or also for the collective, I do oracle readings, and I want to grow on that. I want to build a community around that. I definitely feel like there's things that I want to share, and I feel like my sole purpose is to build that community and guide others through inner work. So if that's something that you want to be a part of, you can follow my Instagram, and in the link in my bio, you can register for the next circle that I'm hosting on the 29th for the full moon in Pisces. And I would love to see you there and to continue to work together. Aside from that, I'm excited for this course, and yeah, thank you.